everybody! All right, this video is for teaching your child who's already got a bit of a glide happening, how to get that glide even faster and using the correct pushing technique. It always comes back to the basics, making sure that our feet are in the proper position. So as always, nice bent knees, roughly shoulder width apart, toes pointing outward in each direction. And then your hands should be about hip height in front of your body. Now, if they're at the stage I think they are, probably those static hands are going to start moving. Like when we're walking and swinging our arms, or when we're running and we have the jogging type swinging motion with our arms. But we're focusing on our feet. So if they've got that duck walk happening and they're starting to get that shift of the weight, pushing and gliding, this video is for you. Sometimes all it takes is a little bit of motivation by saying something like, let's have a race. Or if you're not too steady on your feet, you could always pull out your timer and say, okay, I'm gonna time you. Let's see how fast you can get to that side of the ice and all the way back. And just by making it a race, naturally a lot of children will start really rapidly moving their feet and getting those nice strong pushes. Now, this does not happen magically for everyone. So if they start running and are kind of marching like this and they're not really doing a skating motion, here's one thing that I like to do with the children that I teach. All right, so what I'll do, if I'm at an ice rink with boards, I'll actually get my group of skaters or the one skater I'm working with to put both of their hands touching the boards. And I'll get them to do that same position with their toes open. And then I'm gonna tell them, okay, on the count of 3, I want you to push those boards off the ice rink. And they need to really bend those knees. And usually they are pushing their feet as hard as they can, trying to make those boards move and actually performing the correct skating motion. If they're in hockey skates and they try pushing those boards with their feet completely parallel or pointing directly at the boards, their skates just slide backwards or they start sliding backwards. So they really do need to have those feet open. If they're in figure skates or any skates with the toe picks at the front, same idea, only they get stopped with those toe picks. All right, so once they have that motion, I actually love playing a game, or it's kind of a game, kind of a drill. Basically, I tell them this: I am heavier than those boards, but if you use the correct pushes, you will be able to move me across the ice rink. Usually they get pretty excited about the idea of trying to push their skating teacher across the rink. So how that looks, you get down to their level. You want to make sure you're at a good height so the child is not too low when they're trying to do their pushes and not stretching way up high either. So you want to match your hands with the child's hands, so that way when they're pushing forward, they're in a nice upright skating position. Once you're in that position, you're going to be watching your child's feet, making sure they're in the correct position, and get them to push once they are ready. So go push! If their toes are open and they are trying to shift their weight and really trying to push those feet behind them, allow them to push you across the ice. If they are not doing the correct position with their feet, then you're going to put on your brakes. So basically, you're going to have a V as well, but you're going to be pushing the ice behind you in a stopping motion. And it's going to make it extremely difficult for them to move you across the ice. They will have a blast trying to move this grown adult across the ice. Here's what it looks like. All right, let's see those pushes. No, we're not getting anything like that. No, open those toes, bend your knees. There we go. You got it. And go. Push, 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 push. See how I'm putting resistance on my feet, even with the correct pushes. You want to build their stamina and strength. Go, 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 go. So even once your child has the push mastered, you can keep putting those brakes on and really work on their strength and ability to shoot across the ice.